Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's cooking with Kai video, I'm actually wearing the same shirt I wore for my last cooking with Kai, but my hair is different. But I'm about to put box braids in my hair, the short ones. So I think there's a pattern going on. But in today's video, I'm going to be making baked pork chop. I'm gonna be cooking some white rice to go with it with gravy, and it's gonna be good. I made some brownies yesterday, so I want to have this before we leave tomorrow, because tomorrow I am going on a cruise. I'm excited. I hope y'all stay tuned for this video. I hope you enjoy. If you haven't seen my new hair video, make sure you go check that out. And if you haven't seen my new Karen Wins video on my vlog channel, just make sure you go check it out. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So here I just have some pork chop. This was $13.01 and I got it from Balo. And I'm going to rinse these off, season them up, and put some onion on over top of them. And I'm just gonna let them sit in the fridge, marinate until I come back home. First things first, always wash your hands before you do anything with any type of food. And then you also want to wash your meat. Do not forget to wash your meat, y'all. It's kind of gross if you don't wash it. So if you haven't washed your meat before, please make it a necessity before you cook. I'm going to take my pork chop. But you just don't know. There's like film on here, and you don't want to, you know, get sick or anything like that. You don't want to make anybody else sick. So just wash your meat. It's very, very important. Okay, so the next thing is to get your seasonings ready. First things first, I'm going to be taking some seasoning salt, seasoned salt, whatever. I'm going to put this all over the pork chop. And do not be afraid. I saw this on, I don't know what her YouTube channel's name is. I always went by this before, but don't be afraid to season your meat, y'all. It's so good. You'll have extra flavor. But her name is Cooking with Gina or something like that. In Gina's Kitchen, something like that. I'll put her name on the screen, and I'll leave her link in the description box below. So I did seasoning salt. Next, I'll do salt. This is just sea salt. I feel like the difference between regular salt and sea salt is this is actual crystals. And so it'll marinate into the meat a little bit better. So that was just some salt. Now I'm going to take some ground black pepper. Nothing special about this pepper. It's just pepper. Next up, I'm going to take some garlic powder. And I love garlic powder with all of my meats, honestly. It's so good. Great flavor. Okay. And then I'm going to take some McCormick's meat tenderizer seasoning. My friend Keisha gave me this, and so I'm going to see how good it is, see how it tastes on the meats. Really wanting to have a really good flavor with this pork chop. And then last but not least, I'm going to take some parsley. And this is just for color. Parsley doesn't really have a taste. It's just good for presentation, honestly. Gives you that nice pop of green. Oh, this is what my meat is looking like right now. And I'm going to flip it and do the same exact thing. But I'm not going to put salt on the other side because you don't want it to be too salty. Pork is already salty by itself. And then I'll cut up some onion and put these in the fridge and let these marinate until I come back home. Okay, so now we are going to cut our onions. And I got all this stuff last night. You just need a plain yellow onion. And I'm only probably going to use about half of this. You want to keep the root of your onion. So I'm going to just cut that little piece off and then make a incision where I can just peel my onion. So I find if you keep your onions in the refrigerator overnight or just in general, that it helps with the crying that we tend to do when onions are in the room. Alright, so the place where we had our little cut in our onion, just use that and cut right down the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm just gonna make slices, y'all. I'm just gonna do slices. Doesn't have to be perfect. I should have put a napkin under my cutting board. I'm not in culinary school anymore, so I can make my own rules. I'm just gonna let this sit in the fridge. So I'm about to wash this rice. I rinse it 3 times and then put it on the stove.
Hey guys!
Y'all see her little nose ring? I'm weak.
It's fake.
Got some pork chop in here. I'm gonna put the cream of mushroom over top. And
can I help?
Yeah, you can help. Okay guys, so I'm about to take the cream of mushroom and put it on our pork chop. And I'm just using the Campbell's cream of mushroom. And I'm gonna put this over top, put a can of water in each one, and then we'll stick these in the oven.
Thank you.
Put on the small one.
Okay.
It don't have to be perfect, just dump it on there. Yep, is that all of it?
So good. Here we go.
I know it looks weird right now, y'all, but trust me, it's gonna be so good. I'm about to put some carrots on the stove. I'm gonna use garlic powder, salt, and pepper to season with, and then I'm gonna put some butter in the carrots so they'll be really good. We got the rice on. We got the carrots on. I put a little bit of sugar in my carrots because I like them to be a little sweet, but that's just a little secret ingredient. Put the butter in there. About a tablespoon of butter, maybe 2 tablespoons of butter. Doesn't have to be accurate or perfect. Just put you some butter in there, girl. They'll taste a lot better. But I put the salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, just a little bit, because you don't want it to take over. You don't want the garlic to take over your carrots. Hey guys, so the carrots are done. They're looking really good. The rice, I had to cover it up. The rice is done. Then I put on a little bit more tea because I decided to make some sweet tea to go with this meal. So here's the tea. Literally, I made some tea. So for the big pan of pork chop, I definitely put some little slits in it so it could breathe. And I put it in the small one as well. I just want to check on it, see, you know, how it's doing so far. It really don't take long for it to get done. But you can tell it's not really done. It's still got some of the cream of mushroom going on over there. You can tell that the onions are not as soft as they should be. Okay, y'all, so this is our second pan of pork chop. I put about 3 in here because the other ones, because these ones couldn't fit into the big pan, but it's bubbling. I smell the onion a lot more. So let's just check on these. See how they're doing. Yeah, so these look really good. See, the onion has a little bit of, you know, brown here. They're softer, a lot softer, but it still needs to brown a little bit more. But the onions are pretty much transparent and they look pretty good, y'all. So these ones probably have about 10 more minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. The other ones maybe 30, just because of the sizes. And then everything will be good. I'm so excited to eat, y'all. So excited. Food is done. Turned out really good to me. And I'm gonna finish eating. And yeah. How was it, Don't?
Good.
All right. Say bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, y'all. Give it a thumbs up, too.